California. Vote for me, California. I'm going to give you safety. I'm going to give you a great border. And I'm going to give you more water than almost anybody has. And the farmers up north are going to be able to use 100% of their land, not 1% of their land. And the water is going to come all the way down to Los Angeles. And you're going to have more water than you ever saw. And the smelt is not making it anyway. In fact, they make and grow smelt because it dies all the way up and down the line. And they put stuff that was artificially made. You know that. So you're going to have water in California at a level that you've never seen before. The farmers are going to do great. Those fields are going to be all green instead of 1% green. And maybe even more important, you're not going to have illegal immigrants pouring into your country and killing your family. You're not going to have the problems that you have right now. We're going to lower your taxes. We're going to bring the car industry back because your car industry is gone. We're bringing it back to Detroit at levels that you'll never see again. We'll bring it back to better than it was 30 years ago. But with this group, everything is dead. The automobile industry is dead. The water coming here is dead. And Gavin Newsom is going to sign those papers. And if he doesn't sign those papers, we won't give him money to put out all his fires. And if we don't give him the money to put out his fires, he's got problems. He's a lousy governor. And he treated me very nicely, and I treated him very nicely when I was president. But he's done a lousy job.
Leaving California news. Today we got a special edition. Today, find out who's going to win the election. Terry, what you got to say about it?
I think we're here to talk about who's going to be the winners and the losers in the presidential election. We're here to make our predictions, and I think you want to stay to the end and see what we say.
Well, I got to tell you, it's really kind of refreshing to actually see any politician, I don't care who it is, but talking about solutions, because I don't think in California they really talk about solutions. But you're here to see the show. Terry, what do you got to say? Who's going to win? I want to hear your winners and losers for this election this year. What's going on?
David, do you want solutions or do you want joy? I think that most of America just wants joy. And however that comes, through the fairy dust that she's going to spread with her little magic wand and just change everything into utopia, much like they've done in California, turned it into the utopia that they always dreamed it would be, with high costs, high taxes, high crime, high homelessness, anything that you'd want that the rest of the country doesn't want. You got it in California. I just hope that if Mr. Trump is elected president, that he does follow, is able to follow through on that. And that's why we're going to have some predictions in just a little bit.
Well, Terry, the suspense is killing me. I mean, come on, you know who the winners and the losers are for this election. I don't know why you're dragging it out. I want to know who are the winners and losers. What is your predictions here?
If President Trump is elected president, and I don't think we're going to know for a while, this is just my prediction. I lived through the Gore-Bush fiasco in 2000. By the way, Florida will not be the reason that this election is not called. Florida has absolutely gotten its act together. The night of the election, Florida will declare the winner, because here in my home state now, after 35 years in California, they have got the voting to where the night of the election, they tell you who the winner is, versus Arizona just came out yesterday and said, oh, we're not sure. It might be up to 2 weeks before we can declare the winner in Arizona. Right. Now, that is progress for you. How about that? The other side of it is, I think if Trump wins, the country wins. If Harris wins, I don't think anybody wins, except maybe...
Stop, time out. She's going to turn the page. She said she's going to turn the page. So, I mean,
right? Turn the page of what? Of the S sandwich that we've been eating?
She doesn't have to explain. She doesn't have to explain what turn the page means. She just said that she's going to turn the page. So, all right, but I'm going to be more specific with you. What's the difference? Okay, so if Trump wins, California is better, or if Harris wins, California gets better. Who wins really? Because we're really talking. We want to focus on our members are leaving California. So, what's your prediction of who wins in California?
I am sorry to say, and I really am sorry to say this, I don't care who wins. California loses. While Trump may try to do everything that he's describing, bring more water, stop the forest fires, return more tax money to the taxpayers, California is going to do everything they can to fight him in the judicial. Now, remember, the judiciary is mostly left-leaning in California. The Delta smelt, which is what he referred to, California sends trillions of gallons of water to the ocean every year to protect the Delta smelt, rather than giving it to farmers to grow food and to homeowners to water their lawns or to drink. I think California is going to be the losers no matter who wins. If Harris wins the presidential election, they're going to double down on all of their liberal agenda, because she's going to be trying to do the same thing to the rest of the country that they've done in California. If Trump wins, California is absolutely going to go off the deep end with their liberal, left-leaning legislature, judiciary, and governor. They're going to do everything they can to fight it. They're going to double down on everything that's destroying California now, which is why we're here. We're here to help people get out and live a free life. And here's the other one. If Harris loses the presidential race, Carl DeMaio, who I think the world of, I think he's doing a great job in California trying to save it. Good luck on the Titanic. Carl DeMaio says that Kamala Harris will be the next governor of California. Oh, David.
Oh my
David,
God.
do you know what's going to happen to California if she becomes governor? I am genuinely sad if that becomes a reality.
Well, for 6 years, guys, we've been working on getting this, our system and our processes and everything done for our leading California members. And we've never really publicly said this, and let's face it, if you want to stay, that's fine. But we think that a lot of people, and we mean a lot, are going to realize that no matter what happens in the election, and we get it, we understand you guys that are out there waiting for the election and then to make big decisions. But I kind of have to tend to agree with Terry. I agree with you on this one, buddy. This is, there isn't a clear winner. So if you're looking to leave, you might be looking for resources soon. And speaking of resources, I keep saying, all you got to do is shoot me a message. I'll get you the Leaving California Handbook. This is your first step on getting out. But anything you want to say in closing? I feel bad. We wanted to make some predictions for you and give you some good news, but what do you got, Terry? Any good news?
The good news is we live in a great country, and there's a lot of great places you can live and enjoy your life, enjoy freedom, enjoy your rights, and they can't take that away easily. So just know that there is a new day out there. If you're in California and you want to leave, reach out to us. If you're happy in California with everything that's happening there, by all means, please stay. The rest of the country would appreciate it if you'd stay also.
And me and Terry and myself, we join you in your feelings, and we know that the majority of you listening have the same feeling. We want this thing to be over. We want the election to be over. Whatever it is, we're resilient. We can deal with it, but we hope that it's over soon. And if you need to get out, we're here to help. Hope you're having a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.